I couldn't believe what I was reading. It wasn't so much that the dialogue was in place or anything, but that the story was so broad and it was so it took such extraordinary leaps, and the journey was immense. I didn't understand how you could possibly make a film like this. I had not a clue, and so when I spoke to him on the phone, I was very excited by it. I mean, first question really for me was, how the hell are you going to do this? How do you do this? And he said, I don't know. We're working on that. We'll figure that out. We had a series of either teachers or just people who were of that nationality who would come and go over the dialogue, and I loaded them into the computer, and Juana, who's my assistant, would we just parrot fashion go through them over and over again. Some were brief enough that I could learn, and others were earpiece, and others were idiot boards, and whatever it took to make it look like I was speaking already. But I don't have that much of a facility for languages, which means that I'm quite ill-qualified for this film. The people that I met through that aspect of it were really quite something. There's a young Albanian girl who came in, and she was really quite a tough taskmaster. She got me going. Then there was a professor from a Sanskrit professor who was quite eccentric, and very somewhere really lovable and warm, and who actually was quite useful with certain aspects of Dominic's kind of later behavior as well as older behavior. Your frame's locked, and then so you're acting for that particular frame. So it means that if you want to go over there, that's a different setup. Instead of just that. So at times it was frustrating, but after a while, probably more so at the beginning, after a while it became just the way that we worked. I mean, that wide frame does give you a lot more leeway. If we were working with a narrower frame, I think it would be more difficult. It's a very adventurous process working with Francis, I think. I think that every day is a Friday. By that I mean that you feel like you've worked a full week every single day. And he is fearless. Ostensibly fearless. There was an amazing thing that happened to me on this film, I will share with you, which has never happened to me on any other film. There's two scenes now, funnily enough, as of yesterday, where I had to cry, and it's never happened to me before in a film. I find it's not that it's something I find difficult to do in life, but as an actor I find very, very difficult. And so that came as a real surprise. It was very cathartic and quite wonderful. But really took me by surprise. And the second time that it happened, the other day, then we broke for lunch, and I thought, well, thank God that's done. I don't think I could do that again. And it came back, he had the camera set up, so we're going in close. I said, Francis, I don't know, that's just something that happened. I don't know if I could possibly, I don't know how to make that happen. It just happened. And sure enough, 2 takes in, it happened again.